The name's Combs. Murdoch Combs. And I bet you're wondering how I ended up like this, tightly tied up, and my trusty sidekick Watson nowhere to be found. For you to understand, I have to take you back, way back, to this morning at the police station.
Combs, get in here! Crime at this camp is getting out of hand. People are breaking the rules left and right, and this gotta stop. I want you to find the scum that are taking this beautiful camp and bring them to justice. Got it?
We're on the case, sir. We'll get to the bottom of this. All these rule breakers at camp are like tangled hair, and they're about to get combed. Well, Dr. Watson, I've carefully compiled a list of camp's most wanted rule breakers.
What?
Now, all we need is a lead. Oh! Wait, wrong. Hello? I see. Well, we'll be right there.
What?
The sinister serial trespasser was just seen entering someone else's cabin erroneously. Let's go, Watson. The game's afoot.
I couldn't believe our luck. A laudable lead, just like that. Now, we just had to lay low outside the cabin and wait.
Watson!
What?
Hey! The sinister serial trespasser. Watson, we caught him at last. Now, let's find out who this really is. Wait.
Ha-ha! 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 Ha-ha!
Heaven!
What?
So that's who this was all along. You're under arrest for entering someone else's cabin and traveling without a buddy.
What?
You're right. Footprints. And they're barefoot. What dastardly denizen of debauchery would do such a thing? Let's follow them. What?
Another lead had just fallen straight into our laps, and as it happened, those tracks took us right to Justin Orm, known as the Barefooted Bandit.
Oh, what's up, dude? Wanna smell my feet, bro?
Ew, Justin, I don't want to.
Ha! Works every time!
Justin Orm, you're under arrest.
Fully getting my gravel.
Come here, you. You're under arrest for lack of footwear and for disrespecting another camper. What's this? A phone, too? That's 3 charges. You make me sick.
You'll pay for this, Combs!
Oh, I'm sure. Tell someone that cares. Watson, how's the victim? What? You're right. It is Scarlet. She looks fine, but let's get her back to the nurse so she can take a look at her.
Bad news befell us upon our return to the precinct that turned out to be our next lead.
Combs?
Sir.
There have been several bodies found down in the lower field. I want you to check it out ASAP.
Got it, sir. We're on the case. And you know what I say? Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain.
Huh? Did your mother embroider that on a pillow or something?
A distinctly disturbing sight awaited us on the lower field.
Are they breathing, Watson?
What?
Good. Now, what crooked and cunning character could have conceived such a catastrophe?
We searched the scene for any leads. Coming up short, I stopped to speculate.
Perhaps they were pelted by some sort of profane projectile.
What?
A thrown object would have been a clear violation, but Watson was right. We would have found whatever was thrown.
Perhaps a prominent case of PDA was perpetrated. These poor people passed out from embarrassment.
What?
Well, I don't exactly hear you offering any ingenious ideas.
Watson was right once again. Public displays of affection are disgusting and clearly against camp rules. However, they rarely result in rampant unconsciousness.
What?
Midget whale activity, you say? Interesting. That could in fact signify that our victims are in fact the perp.
We had our smoking gun. Our blacked out band of bodies had been beyond the boundaries when, behold, a big midget whale had batted them back to shore. I was feeling pretty proud of myself until something hit me. Literally. And that's how I ended up here. From my vantage, I can hear my captor voicing his villainous vitriol over a virtual communication device. So that's 2 counts against him. Disrespecting another person and using an electronic device.
Thanks, Dr. Watson. Hurry, let's nab this nincompoop ne'er-do-well. Climbing on the rocks again, Emily? That's 3 charges against you. 4, if you count your lack of buddy. Not having any of that. Who is this?
This is Grace, but who?
Well, Grace, I suggest you stash your cellular device somewhere and stay in line until you leave camp. Because if I catch you breaking the rules, you're gonna be picking up goose poop in lower field. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Emily, you're gonna tell me where your nefarious companions are if you know what's good for you.
I'll never talk.
We'll see about that. Watson, make her talk.
Okay. The trash gang are planning on hitting Sven and Ollie's canteen today.
Trash gang. Watson, let's go. It's time to take out the trash.
If the trash gang was targeting Sven and Ollie's, we had to reach them before their reign of refuse became too rampant.
Oh, hey there, fellas. What can we do for you?
We're here to make a mess.
Oh, you don't say. Yes, you do say. Well, I guess as long as you clean her up afterwards.
What? No. We're vandalizing your store.
Oh, well, that ain't very nice.
How about this? This nice?
Oh, no! Our canteen is broken.
Trash gang, you're under arrest for littering and disrespecting camp.
Oh man, I hate when we get caught. What?
What about her? She's doing it too. Ugh,
No, I'm not.
vandalism. Great googly moogly, man. Your ghastly guile astounds me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Mr. Combs.
What?
The sheriff has something important he needs to talk to you now.
On our way.
I've seen some daring dealings in my day, but the chief's grave gambit would give them all grief.
Coles, get in here!
Sir,
I want you to investigate this Leonard Armstrong guy. He's wanted in 13 states for criminal use of butter.
What?
Chief, you know I can't do that.
And why not, Combs?
It would be a ludicrous liability to try to leash Leonard.
I'm disappointed in you, Combs.
I'm sorry, sir, but with all suitable respect, I've spent far more time with Leonard and know him well. He is not to be trifled with.
In that case, I'm gonna have to cut you loose. I can't have investigators who don't do what they're told.
I understand, sir. Watson, let's see what we can do in the private sector.
Oh, brother. Who's gonna clean all this up?
So there I was, cast out by the Miami PD. I thought to myself, this is the private sector. No, maybe investigating for a department wasn't exactly my cup of tea. I thought about my life and what the future would hold for me. It was the private sector, and there were many mysteries to behold, and many, many to be solved.